Hello and welcome to Deck Builders Staten Island, where we talk all things outdoor living. Today we are looking at a choice many homeowners face early in the planning process. Should you build a ground-level patio or a raised deck behind your home? Both options can be excellent, but they solve slightly different problems and fit different types of yards. Let's start with patios. A ground-level patio is usually built close to the existing grade using pavers or concrete over a compacted base. This style works especially well if your back door is near yard level and your property is relatively flat. Because a patio is low to the ground, you typically do not need railings, and the structure can feel more like an extension of the lawn or garden. Patios also tend to pair nicely with outdoor kitchens, fire pits, and simple pergolas that provide shade without a big structural build-out. But patios still require proper construction. The soil needs to be prepared, the base has to be compacted, and the surface must be sloped slightly away from the house to move water. If those steps are rushed or skipped, you can end up with settling, trip hazards, or drainage issues. So even though patios sit on the ground, they are still structural work that benefits from a professional plan. Now let's look at raised decks. A raised deck is ideal when your back door is several feet above the yard or your property slopes away from the house. Instead of stepping down onto a small platform or a steep set of stairs, a raised deck brings a full outdoor room up to the level of your interior floor. This makes traffic flow smoother and often gives you better views over the yard. Raised decks are true structures. They rely on posts, beams, joists, and secure footings to carry the load of people, furniture, and weather. Building codes come into play and railings and stairs are required once the deck is high enough above grade. That is why it is important to work with a builder who takes framing, fasteners, and inspections seriously, instead of only focusing on what the top boards look like. On raised decks, many homeowners choose composite decking because it is fully exposed and not as easy to reach for maintenance. Composite decking brands like TimberTech are designed to handle sun and moisture with far less upkeep than traditional wood, which can make a big difference over 10 or 15 years. With composite, you still clean the surface, but you are not scraping and staining at the edge of a railing or leaning over the side every few seasons. Sometimes the best answer is a combination. A raised deck near the door with steps down to a lower patio. That can create two zones, one closer to the house and another at yard level, which works nicely for families that want a dining area up top and a fire pit or play space below. The right layout depends on how you use your yard, how much sun or shade you prefer, and what you might add later, like a pergola, a sunroom, or an outdoor kitchen. If you would like help deciding which option suits your home, you can reach Tough Deck Builders Staten Island at 929-323-2422 or visit toughdeckbuildersstatenisland.com to learn more about our deck and patio construction services. We work with homeowners across Staten Island to match the right structure to the property with a focus on stability, drainage, and long-term safety. Thanks for listening, and we will talk again soon.